DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yo, Crypto Nation! It's another FA Friday coming right up at you guys. Definitely smash that lizardy like button while you're sitting there sliding on in. All that good stuff. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, drop those FAs in the freaking chat, guys, because DCA Adventures rated F for fucking awesome. Yo.
Fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. What's going on? We got the pirate in here. We got the tech man. And we got Ozzy Bogan Tech. What's going on, everybody? What up? What? Oh,
Sorry, guys. I'm eating dinner.
you
Hey,
got
man,
your favorite
you-
peeps over here. You got the hungry Mikkel. You got the Gundy. And you got myself, Nemesis.
What's up from my home where I'm not supposed to be at right now?
Yeah. Shit happens when you party naked, right?
It's a really good green screen you got at your office back there.
It's pretty good green screen.
Right? It's realistic. I mean, it even has the underglow coming back at you.
Yeah. Wow, man. How'd you duplicate that? You got some mining rigs on
What's
fire.
on tonight's dinner? Brahms. That's what's on tonight's dinner.
Brahms. What's that?
It's the foods of the fasts.
Yeah, nope. Don't know anything about that.
It's a southern thing. You won't find it in other than like
Nope.
Oklahoma, Texas. Only in like northern Texas, not even southern Texas.
Yeah. Like Dallas.
Yeah. They have like groceries inside. They sell their own milk. They have their own ice cream.
Yeah. Doesn't come with any.
Right.
Is it GMO free?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Get the grass fed, that not raw milk.
Yeah, no.
Anything
but
that's
like-
ultra pasteurized, I'm super scared of now. I'm like, what did you guys do?
I don't even touch it. Like if I'm always bugging my one buddy. I'm like, hey man, you making a road trip again? He's like, oh, not yet. I'm like, damn. I like to get some of that that not raw milk, and some of that not raw
What's up,
milk
Ozzy
cream.
Yeah.
Good to see you too, man.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see Bogan into hizzy.
They're becoming self-unemployed. That's interesting.
How do you do that? You just fire yourself and start collecting unemployment? They call you up. You're like, was he a bad employee?
I think
You're like,
I think
"No,
he's
a great
making a
employee."
joke on
I
it.
just can't afford
Working for yourself, you're technically unemployed at that point, according to the government.
Mm.
I don't know. When I see thinking of becoming self-unemployed, I think of quitting, like voluntarily quitting.
Yeah.
I just look at it as you're being an entrepreneur and working for yourself, because how can I put it? You can't just quit because you always need to make money. So then you just you just make a new hustle. That's all you're doing. So
Yeah.
I just look at those moments or times where I'm working for myself, even if I've quit. And I'm like being
nice.
dead serious too on that. I'm like, I quit. Fucking what was I doing? Hustling at home.
I wish I would have taken a picture then for you guys to take me in.
Mm. There you go. That's what you need right there. Pizza.
That almost looks like the pizza for the little sleezers.
Little Sleezers has a Supreme? I don't think so.
No, the crust. It just looks like that. The cheesy one.
Oh, I don't know.
It looked like there was 2 different kinds of pizzas.
That's
there.
got to be like Domino's or like Papa John's or something.
No. The
Oh my
Papas
gosh,
of the
excuse me.
Johns, the crust isn't that good.
They're all terrible. Like it's terrible.
Not for
I don't
some
even eat
reason,
the crust,
man.
so I don't really care.
No,
I'll eat the crust no matter where I'm eating it from.
Really?
Unless it's like if it's stuffed crust, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
I'll eat stuffed crust.
oh yeah,
Other than that,
if it's
I'm
got
not
cheese
eating
on it,
crust.
hell yeah, you know.
I'm actually I'm a like
That's right.
Little Sleezer's pizza if it's fresh. Their crust is
No
edible.
thanks.
Yeah.
It's edible. Like if you're like starved and
Because
you're
it's covered in grease.
Yeah.
So it's not like
it doesn't
like
get
a-
hard.
It's
I
like
know
yeah.
it is
like a
impossible
yogurt
for them to
mat, you know?
overcook the crust. You're already
There you
getting
go.
you're already ingesting all of that grease to begin with through the whole pizza.
There's-
What's the crust at that point?
Here's my dinner, Tech Man.
Yep. There you go, guys.
The burgers.
Boom shakalaka.
With fries, chocolate shake,
That looks pretty good, man.
And-
I'm not gonna lie.
and gravy.
It's
To
been a
dip
while
in.
since I had fast food.
I don't know that I would consider Brahms fast food. I mean, it is,
But I don't.
but they also sell like ice cream.
I mean, fast food in the South is different than fast food where I live too. So
No, we have a fast
is not a
food joint.
McDonald's.
It's a little Italian joint, and they're like enfranchised with a ice cream shop. I'm like trying to like
Let's go,
trying to
Sadie.
like I don't want to say the names of the places because it's like it's too close to home for me.
oh yeah,
Sadie joined in,
gotta have some.
but she made cookies.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
With the electrics of the stoves.
Oh yeah,
I
See,
haven't
that-
seen one of those in ages.
it's been a couple moons, man. Most stuff around where I live is all gas.
Right. Electricity out here is too expensive, man. You'd be like, I eat out because my stove will cook me out of the house, literally, if the bill's too high.
Sounds like Chris's state.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude!
Illinois tries to compete.
Imagine.
Me and the wife have been
$1,000
saving up
electric
money.
bill for
Yeah,
running the
we've been
goddamn
saving
AC.
up money to get the hell out of this fucking shithole libtard state that they call fucking Illinois.
Please come to Oklahoma so I can put you to work.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Find
Good
some
job.
property.
You have a guaranteed job if you come to Oklahoma.
Yeah, well, you know, you get to convince the wifey, and you know, I'm sure wifey has family there too, right?
No.
No,
I just need 10 acres.
just that's it.
10 acres. I'm happy. Well, 10 acres, a house, water on the property. Maybe even a pole barn. I'll put the fence up myself.
You know what's really funny? If you add up all the times everyone on this channel's gotten scammed and put it in a pile, we could all have our own acreage right about
Oh
now.
my
Dude, speaking of scammed, Serpent X almost got. He caught the invoice like and was looking at it before he was doing anything, but he was talking to James from Gold Shell about getting a bite, which is the new Gold Shell miner, and said it was James. He had a conversation with the guy. Ended up not being James. Caught it in the invoice. We were just at Mining Disrupt together, and James actually gave Serpent a miner at Mining Disrupt. So Serpent asked him, "What miner did you give me at Mining Disrupt?" And the dude like didn't give him an answer, like refused to answer the question. And then he like looked further into it, and it was not James.
Wow.
Almost.
Oh wow.
Eating caviar? No, the burger was a jalapeno pepper jack burger.
Oh shit. Spicy.
But the I'm dipping fries in gravy.
Gravy.
Yeah.
Oh damn, dude. The southern dudes get down in their sides of gravy down there and shit.
You don't dip fries? You never dip fries in gravy?
I mean,
No, it's
What?
it's ketchup, bro.
I mean, unless you get some poutine or something, you know.
Never dip fries in. Wow.
Not everybody knows that reference, Gundy.
Poutine, man. Shoot, that's northern where Lem is from.
Man. Anybody else in chat? Like fries and gravy? Like,
I mean, it's the same thing.
I mean, I will die alone on this. Like, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
It's worth it,
Fries and
but-
gravy. Thank you.
Bro, there's people
good.
that are out here.
It doesn't even matter the gravy. It doesn't even matter if it's white or brown gravy.
that
Both
they
good.
that they do
Fries
mayonnaise
or
and
pretzel, first
ketchup.
of all?
Mayonnaise and
I like
ketchup.
ketchup.
No,
Yeah,
mayonnaise
yeah,
and
yeah.
ketchup.
Pink sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the wife eats is mayonnaise and ketchup.
Oh, that is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, she'll mix them together. It's
Might
pretty
as well
gross.
fucking destroy your pizza with fucking pineapples.
Fries and gravy cheese.
Hey,
This isn't
I
gravy
like
cheese.
pineapple
It's just,
pizza.
it's just
It's
gravy.
good.
Fucking saying it's destroying a pizza, dude. I'm fucking standing on this hill. Y'all are wrong.
Shoot. You know what doesn't belong on pizza?
Chip bacon pieces
Fucking
and
vegetables.
gravy.
Stop putting vegetables on pizza. It's not a salad. It's a fucking pizza.
Hey, I'm just saying. I know you said it's frowned upon, but I don't mind pineapple on pizza. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll eat it.
Fucking, y'all are fucking
I will
don't know-
gladly eat it.
disgusting.
I don't know where the internet decided.
Am I gonna order it
goes
all the
back.
time? No.
Like, I
But
really-
like,
a
if
ham.
it's on there,
You get the
I'm gonna
like.
eat it.
You go to like the decent like
I have
Italian
to be
joint.
really
with, like,
drunk
Dave-
and like
Dave
really
Ham,
hungry at 2 a.m.
pineapple.
before that becomes an option if it's the only fucking thing.
I'm gonna force feed you some later.
It's like,
Eat this pizza. Oh yeah.
fuck off. I'll starve
I mean, to be
tonight.
honest, I prefer just like plain like pepperoni pizza. Like
Oh yeah, that's facts.
I am simple.
Plain. Yeah.
See, I don't mind pepperoni,
some bacon
but
on there
it's like
sometimes.
I want quality. Like a lot of places don't use quality pepperoni.
Well,
where it's
gun
like
you're
where-
slacking. Flying
where
Brian
they're
posted
done
his dinner.
cooking it up, and it's
Shit,
like
son.
you got that pepperoni grease on top of the fucking pizza. It's like, oh, that is so hard on the stomach when you're eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking. I like if you get a good quality
the best part.
pepperoni, you don't get that grease on there like that,
That's true statement.
I like the little
and it
ones that
tastes
like
better,
cup.
and it tastes
like-
way better.
Like the little ones that
The
like
reason
when you
why.
get the grease inside of them. Come on, man. Eat that shit.
So I'm cool with the sausage.
Yeah.
Flying Brian.
He
But the
just made
sauerkraut, that's disgusting. I'm not a sauerkraut kind of guy.
Sauerkraut. Mm.
Oh yeah.
The German inside of
kraut
me
kinda guy.
goes, "Das ist good, yeah."
Guys, you're definitely making me hungry.
Yeah, those are the good days, Rancini.
Oh yeah.
Soloing next to blocks. Oh, really? Reliable dumped radium?
Dude, I wish I could go back to the yen days and dump like a couple $1,000s into Link when that guy was telling us to buy it.
Maybe that's some fucking fact. He was like, man, just buy it.
It was like
you-
sub
just do it.
cents. Like you're like, oh fuck yeah. And this I looked at it the other day, it was like $20-something. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, fumble that shit hard. We were all like, nah.
I mean, there was
Nah.
scams galore then, dude. Nobody knew. You really had to be gambling back then if you wanted to make money.
Oh yeah, you still are to this day.
I mean, you can put your money in Bitcoin and know that it's gonna be okay. You know, as long as you're
Like,
long.
Even that, it's a gamble depending upon your.
Right, if you're
Depending on
holding
your risk
on to
tolerance.
shit coins, period. If you're holding on to them, not like you're like Mr. McKell down there degenning it up. He's fucking using it. He's not really holding it. He's
Oh yeah,
fucking, he's
that's how
giving
you
it
make money in the
utility.
degen world. man. You
So
gotta
and
move it.
for McCall, he's playing with the fucking system. Where it's like, yeah, I'll still rag on him a bit, but
Gamifying
at
the
least
system.
he's not hodling it, and he realizes he's gonna fucking lose it. and it's gonna fucking.
I realize the long. I
all of
know
it's
that
gonna
the
tri-
longer I hold it, the less valuable it becomes.
Yeah, all
My
shit
goal is to
coins.
make as much money with that amount of coins as fast as physically possible.
All shit coins, every last fucking one of them, intrinsically have headed down in value. As they increase the supply, value dropped. People start pulling their money out of it. It drops faster. Until all of a sudden, bam, you're at this small little teeny tiny little core usage of people. And that's where the price is forever stuck at. And if you get really lucky, you get about 10 zeros and an 8. That's when it's crashed.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Ozzy Bogan. He said I'm 20 hours into a fast and all this food talk is hard on my stomach.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, just eat with your eyes. Eat with your eyes. Oh, geez, we got more.
Oh, man. Sorry, Ozzy.
Sorry. There's more food coming. Oh, yeah.
I can do it.
I can dig that.
I could eat that.
I mean, I would have just eaten the cookies for dinner, honestly. Like, I do that sometimes. You know, no shame.
Man, FA in chat if you've done fucking pancakes for dinner.
Oh yeah, 10,000.
Oh yeah, F, F, and lots of Fs.
FAs in the chat if you've done it. FAs if you have.
The other day,
in the chat.
we got home super late, or we got back to the Airbnb super late from the deployment, and it was like probably 10 o'clock, and we hadn't eaten yet. And I was like, dude, I'm so hungry, and I saw an IHOP, and we stopped at IHOP.
No.
It was, I hate IHOP, man, but dude,
Did you
I will.
it was worth it.
It will
worth
be.
it.
If I can find it, it
was
will
worth
be
the
my
pancake.
number one IHOP. They will get all my business if they've got a one-legged lady working there.
I don't know. They had biscuits and gravy, and I was like, "Why do they get biscuits and gravy?"
You got dad jokes, folks.
And I ate it.
Yep,
It's like
yep.
I will forever go there if I saw a one-legged lady working at IHOP. Be like, man, I will pay you $100. Take the leg off.
But that isn't an ironic song has to be playing in the background while she's taking orders.
Right? Just fucking-
Most time it's just Mexican restaurants.
I know I'm going to hell. Who wants to come with me?
Dude, we're all going to hell. We're in hell. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we already made it, buddy.
Yeah, we've been here surviving in the fucking hell.
Oh my God.
The nerd agrees in Discord. He said that was the best fast food I ever had. Was that?
Really? I'm talking it up now. I might have to go out to the Midwest. Yeah, Midwest fuckers. It's
Yeah,
not
if you ever
during
make it
tornado
down
season.
south.
When is that? When is tornado season? All the time? Okay, gotcha.
Well, no. Right now is their peak
Right now?
tornado season. Is right now. They're like,
No, it's just beginning. It's not big.
that
oh
would be
no, I
right.
remember. I
We
was
just getting started.
I was looking at,
where my plane was landing.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas is like
Yeah,
towards
no,
the
we'll be
end of
going-
April is the peak of their season.
Yeah, we'll be going till like August.
Oh wow. But it I'm saying like the height of the whole season though.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
where the worst ones happen. It's like it's right now because we get a lot of that.
Usually
Hot
in
and
like
cold
April,
shifts.
May.
Yeah.
It's like the full springtime.
Yeah, wherever you get the dramatic hot to
Brahms,
cold swings,
Freddy
that's where you get
Culver's,
these
Also,
really blowing up fucking supercells that'll fucking
I've
wipe
never heard
out
of
wipe
And-
out of town again. You know, like
Never heard of
What
Freddy
has
Culver's.
what has it been doing for the past 3 years?
I mean, how many times
Hot and cold
does
swings,
Joplin,
big-
Missouri have to be rebuilt before everybody says I quit?
going from snow to 70 in a week, dude. I don't know how much bigger of a swing you can get.
Oh yeah, and we're supposed to hit it again out here.
It's coming. Yeah, it's gonna be high of 42 where I'm at. It
Good
was
report
We're,
makes me
we're
sick.
supposed
Oh
to
man,
today.
go
It's gonna be high of 42 in
overnight. We're supposed to
it's a
have
bummer, Tech man.
like 23 degrees overnight, and then fucking
Oh, Patrick.
snow during the day.
Yeah, I mean, if you believe the science, the
It's like,
scientists are talking at least right now about polar shifting and how we're actually gonna.
if well, I
Good to
wouldn't
see you though,
I
Farm
wouldn't
Brian.
sit there and
Glad you
say
got the containers
so
moved.
much about that. Because that happens every so often, no matter what. You can see it in
Sure, but it's more violent now. That's I mean, that's why others
I know a buddy
but
that's firing up
we
his
we just got done with
his
the
gas well. He have a spot for you.
we just got done with the Grand Solar maximum.
What's up, nerd?
So we're now going into the Grand Solar minimum. So everything should start going back. We were in a period of a lot of energy coming off of the sun itself, and that was causing a lot of like for my area, I went 10
Brahms
years
for
with
the
no
win
winter.
there.
Last year was the first year in 4 years that we had anything that we can call winter.
terrible.
So it just
Terrible.
shows that we're now starting to return.
The pole shift, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, the seasons are kind of off.
I don't like, and that's what
For
I was
me,
just
man.
also. Well, that's what I was just also explaining too, is that if the sun energy kind of calms down during this process too, we don't get the weather pattern isn't so violent. The problem is we've been getting extremely warm and staying warm because the Grand Solar Maximus. Now we're going into a Grand Solar Minimus, so
We're getting bees. We're getting bees and shit.
We should
It's not
start
even
getting
April.
good winters again up at least up
it's
where
just
I'm
April
at, where
now.
we get freaking snow again. We used to sit there and get 2-3 feet
got
of
another
snow
one,
for the
Gundy.
whole season.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, celebrating. Is that
Dude,
the
man, I got
the
snowmobiles
morning
that are
coffee?
just sitting parked idling, going, I'm not pulling it out for 4 inches of snow that I'm just going to grind through to the pavement.
Boom. Coffee via pirate.
And it was tagged out the pirate.
Oh,
Because the pirate's in chat.
gotcha. Because that's
Might have snow next week. Yeah, they're saying we're supposed to. There's chances for some parts of Oklahoma to have snow tomorrow. We're supposed to have a snow mix tomorrow. I was like, what in the world? What month is this?
These do be facts, nerd. Nacho keys, nacho coins.
Yeah, I know.
100%.
I know yesterday it was raining bad.
Yeah.
Job site was
Yeah,
flooded. It was terrible. When we get in there, man, and dude, it was raining and it was so freaking cold. Like not normal cold. Like it was just super windy, super cold and raining. It was miserable. I'm glad we didn't work that day.
Mother Nature said she's
It would have been
tired of getting
miserable.
fucked with, so we should stop, hosing her down all the time.
Well, Sadie, hopefully that'll start subsiding here in the next year or two with the Grand Solar Minimus coming on board here. Talking about working out in the Texan heat. Going, man, it hurts
I'm not looking forward to it,
be
man.
working out here. And it's like, yeah, when that sun is yelling at the back of your head while you're working, yeah, buddy. I feel
I'm sending
ya.
some guys to Kyle, Texas, which is out in West Texas.
Mhm.
And man, that West Texas sun is not forgiving.
No, it's just like I will
It's
stay
not
here
forgiving.
and I'm gonna yell at you. Wow, with all this heat. Like, son, why you have to be so angry?
Angry. Yes.
That's where you're sitting there going, I'm wearing a shirt over
You're just
my
getting
head
older,
just
I
to-
think. Yeah, it's possible.
It's like, need to stay in the shade.
There ain't no shade anywhere. Out in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you might have a couple trees here and there, but somebody planted them recently.
You see, I in the last couple of years,
Nice
I've kind of
city.
gone out of my way to make sure that these heat waves, they don't bother me no more. Why?
Yeah.
because in my house, the only place I use AC is in my bedroom during the summertime.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I'm sitting in my living room with some fans, just
These are facts,
moving that
man.
hot air out of the house.
Yeah.
I always suggest the guys to
Drinking
wear
lots of
like a
water.
long sleeve shirt.
Hmm.
One guy he said, "I'm not wearing a long sleeve shirt. It's hot out." I said, "You'll thank me for it later."
Yeah.
And then he didn't wear the long sleeve shirt, and he burned to a crisp, man. And he was just like sweating all day. And I said, "Yeah, you're not keeping any of that water."
Bro,
Well,
I
it was-
remember
it was
being
brutal.
in Jamaica. This was like 01, 02, something like that. Met up with this lady that was, I think she was from Oklahoma area, as a matter of fact, and her husband was in Texas at the time for a business meeting, and then was supposed to fly out the next day. Well, he'd been out there in Texas for like a week already. So all of a sudden, I see that she's like bringing food to the room, and I'm like, "Oh, is your husband here?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, he ain't doing too good though. And I'm like, "Oh, really?" She's like, "Yeah, he got sunsick out in Texas." And I'm like, "Oh, that sucks." So I see him the next day. He looks like a fucking, just like a Mack truck hit him. And I'm like,
Yeah, man.
"Hey, how's it going, dude?" He's like, "Oh."
Lobster
He's
boy.
like, well, he kind of has that lobstered look, He's like,
like a buttered up lobster.
he's like, I fell asleep on the
Lobster and shit.
beach at the poolside. He lifts up his shirt, and he had fucking like 3rd-degree burn blisters all over his chest. I was like, "Oh, and you're in Jamaica now?"
Ozzy.
Good. That's terrible.
Techman says too many poisonous critters in Australia. Ozzy says the dangers of critters is overhyped. Virtually no one dies.
Yeah.
Except Steve Irwin, man. He died.
Yeah.
Because I can't pay my mortgage or hookers in polka dot. That's fine.
But that was by a critter that's all over the world. Not necessarily, your gigantic spiders or anything.
A lot of those spiders, their main prey are birds. Those large spiders. Like, oh god, there's that, I forget what the name of it is, but like you'll find them underneath your door handles for your car.
What, you mean drugs?
No. Fucking, they're spiders. And they're the size of your fucking handle, your door handle on your car.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you go to fucking grab your door handle, and out pops a fucking giant fucking spider, and it's more afraid of you than you are of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's a person. And you're like, oh my gosh, it's a spider.
Right. There's ones that are like, there's spiders out in Australia that are like the size of your face, dude, and
I mean, you
they
get that
can
in
care
Florida,
less
too.
about you. They're like, you are not the prey they're looking for, because
They're
you
looking
can
for your
probably
dog.
kill it.
You're waiting for that little dog to come off the leash so they can eat it. Nah, but what are they? Was it banana spider or whatever they got in Florida all over the glades and stuff? That's like the size of your head. You don't go
believe
to
so.
Australia for big spiders.
Hey man, all I know is in the Smoky Mountains, you have to be very careful of little spiders called brown lacroses, and they're fucking everywhere in the mountains.
Yeah, huntsman spiders.
Yep.
That's correct.
Yeah, we have those in VA too.
And
Is it? I
they're
used to have a
prolific.
giant, a
Brown
giant
lacrosse,
huntsman pet spider. Because they're the ones, but they're more friendly.
There was a family of black widows living in my garage when I started just renting this place. Yeah.
Spider said, only way to handle spiders is with fire.
Yeah, man. Or fucking gas them. Fucking butane them or something. with fire. Yeah, they, once they set up grounds, they're just taking.
Oh man, I'm full. Time for a nap, guys.
Yeah,
Don't mind me. Just gonna go to sleep.
I like that hoodie you got on there.
Right. Gonna take a
It
savage nap.
brings back the days, man. Ooh.
Mikkel's gonna have to do a savage nap now.
Yeah,
No,
Maybe
I'll
she's
stay
been
awake.
going for
This
like
light
8
is
hours.
this light is plenty bright enough that it's gonna keep me awake as long as I'm staring at my camera.
Ah, too funny.
Being consistently flashbanged.
Flashbang it.
Oh man.
Man,
Yeah.
talk about flash
Yeah.
banging, man. Like I like this like flash banging in the market that we got going on, dude. Oh, such awesomeness. When
You mean the collapse of the U.S. dollar?
when there's blood in the
It's
street,
terrible.
you buy, bro.
Yeah. Those
Right
who-
now, you want to know why fucking stock market's fucking crashing? Because dollars are cheap. You go into the cheapest asset, knowing that you're rolling into cash. Cash ain't going nowhere anytime
Yeah, stocks
soon.
are doing pretty rough too.
Oh my god! Whenever your Dow Jones industrial
Some of
average
the
takes a
I had
5-point
some alerts
haircut,
set.
dude, in
down
one
to this
day.
low. I didn't think we were gonna hit this low for a while, and I was like, oh,
Oh yeah.
well.
Instantly, bro.
But it's like,
You know what happens if
I
they
mean,
cut interest
Dow
rates
Jones
down?
is almost taking a 6-point haircut. The S&P 500's almost at a 6-point haircut. The Nasdaq
I
100's
saw the
over 6
S&P.
points. Fucking
I saw the S&P made it to 6 points.
Yep,
Yeah,
they're
That's what I
6
They're
saw.
points
pressuring
down.
them to cut the interest rate.
The Nikkei 200, the Nikkei 225, which is the Japanese market, has taken a 2.75% hit. The FTSE 100 is Britain. They've taken almost a 5-point haircut. The euro has taken almost a 5-point haircut. All because of what fucking the U.S. has just done.
Pretty wild, right?
And when
Well,
you
you
look
know
at
why.
it from the bonds, right? The bonds.
Now we can't even pre-order Nintendo Switches, man. And the
Yeah, they don't want your
Nintendo
dollar.
Switch 2 pulled
Look,
their
like, you
pre-orders
gotta-
out of America because of the tariffs.
You have to order it from a VPN in Japan now.
Well, congratulations,
Which I thought was, like,
Nintendo.
pretty
They
wild.
just
I was
closed
like-
off their market to themselves, and we're the #1 fucking market in the whole world. The United States is the largest fucking consumers out there. Period.
For Nintendo, I don't think we're the largest market.
We
Nintendo,
are the
I reckon
largest
it.
market. We are
China
the
loves
we are the
Nintendo.
#1 consumers. There's no other country that's more of a consumer than us.
You
I mean,
reckon?
not saying that there's not niche products maybe another country is going to be privy to a little bit more of than us, but in a general sense, no, we're the #1 market. You want to sit there and close off your market? Good fucking luck having a company in a year or two. Why do you
Maybe.
think now Toyota, with this tariff coming in place, Toyota wants to fucking set up shop here in America?
They're
Now
already
you've
here,
got
man.
American
There's a
steel
place in-
companies that are looking at reopening. We have Ford that is looking at shutting down their Canadian engine plant and moving that back to Detroit. We are gonna watch industry. It's not gonna be overnight, but it's gonna trickle back in
Yeah,
here.
I'm still seeing that Nintendo's biggest dominating in sales is Japan,
And
which
that
is what
might
I
be just a
which is
niche
what
thing.
which is what I figured.
That's just a niche thing for them then.
It's topped the sales chart for the last 19 years consecutively.
Wow, that's niche to them. They are
I mean,
serious about their mobile
it's made
gaming.
there, so it would only make sense that that's their Sony.
Giggity, giggity,
Yeah,
giggity.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you know, they
Microsoft
want to
and
shut down
Sony
the
is-
market here in America. Fine, so be it. We have the Steam Deck. We have Asus has got theirs. You know, there's other handhelds that we can get our hands on. So it's not like the Nintendo Switch is some kind of like exclusive gaming device. I'm sorry, but me and Gundy grew up on portable gaming too.
Oh man, that what was the Genesis called? The handheld Genesis.
Oh God,
You had to put like 6 AA batteries in that bitch. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's maybe like an hour.
or playing
Pre-ordered
NFL
it on
football.
PlayStation.
There
Oh,
was the charger
Patrick,
for it.
and
They
you were
just had
able to get
kept
your pre-order
pummeling
for it?
fucking batteries into that thing.
That's pretty cool, man. Like, if you were able to actually get your pre-order for it.
Oh, yeah, Game Gear. There you go. Heck yeah.
Classic right there.
Uh, that's hilarious. Yeah, man. I think 8 up batteries like crazy. Your parents, like, you can't play that anymore. It costs too much of batteries. No batteries for you. But I don't know. A lot of people out there don't remember Blockbuster or, you know, any of the other video store places. that used
And Ozzy with the BRICS nations, let the BRICS nations all compete with each other. It's gonna what you're watching is the battle of the slave labor. Whose slavery is more slavery like, and how close to crashing out your own local economy for
Whose
a
labor is more
zero-sum
slavier?
productivity.
I don't know, man.
Well, no, look at what China's doing. They've got a ton of fucking slavery going on there. They produce shit quality products. There's no innovation. They have no IP rights out there, and they fucking steal everything from everybody else because they've got no fucking innovation anymore.
Hmm?
That's what a communist system on top of slavery does for you. But whenever you've got a communist system, you're just as bad as an unregulated corporation, because in an unregulated corporation, they're gonna want to sit there and actually get it to where their labor is zero. If they can have free labor, corporations would be happy. Same thing with a corrupt
course.
country and a corrupt and anything in communism. So, and that just shows that a corrupt country is just as bad as communism.
All those isms are bad, man. All of them. Every single one of them. They're all bad.
Oh yeah.
It's all bad.
It's all bad. Okay.
But I don't see like the BRICS nations really being able to take it too far without having the bigger research and development and all that, you know, with cutting edge technology. A lot of those BRICS nations, they're trying. I mean, look at China. Take China for instance. What is it? They've got they've got their own GPU manufacturing company for themselves. I can't remember the name of the fucking company off the top of my head. But yeah, anyway, you know, that's why China wants to take over Taiwan, because they want to what? Steal TSMC and all the technology that comes from it.
Jesus.
They would
Oh, the silicon.
never.
Give me all your silicon right now.
Oh yeah. And that's why the United States sat there and was like, nope, we're gonna park a portion of our naval fleet over there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the United States is perfect or that the United States is competitive. We aren't competitive. I've been telling people we're the richest third world country out there.
If what happens, I think is going to happens, which would be the Fed would decrease interest rates even more. If that happens,
That's quantitative easing.
if that happens, we're going to see hyperinflation
Yep.
like never seen before in our
And it'll be
entire-
overnight at this
Ever.
point.
ever.
It would be
Hot
instantly
dogs would
overnight.
become unobtainium at that point, and it would be blood in the streets. I'm sure.
No, man, don't you want to see $1 million gallon of milk?
Well, I'd
really.
like to say I've seen
And beef
otherwise,
and
but I
beef
think
being
this is
sold on the
plan.
black market. I mean, imagine fucking actually
is the
going
plan,
to a
dude.
drug dealer's house and picking up your beef supply.
Dude, what do you do before
My
you
beef.
make
It's
a
my beef dealer. Okay.
Right, dude? Who also sells all the dope in the neighborhood too?
Well, what do you do before you force a nation to use a different currency? You tank the shit out of it, of course.
Well, if you don't want if you don't want to stop the corruption, it's better to burn it all down and rule over the ashes.
They're not gonna have ashes, bro. They're gonna force you to use a new currency. It'll be like Fed coin or whatever fucking cook coin the fucking government wants to
Yeah,
come.
but you might a default on the United States,
Yes, dude.
bro.
We are not above
That
that.
won't work.
We are
You
not.
don't
above
even
that.
understand that this.
We're not above that, though, dude.
So
We've
basically,
lived a good life for
you
too
would.
long.
How can I put it? We hold on to gold from other countries.
Of course, yeah. We hold on to a shit
If
ton.
we defaulted on our currency, that
I'm
would
saying
kick
whatever
World
currency they
War III
decide to
off.
go
We
with will
won't
be
have-
backed by gold.
We won't have to worry about that. It will be World War III.
It'll be backed by the gold we carry.
The stolen gold that's going to cause
Sure.
World War III.
Why
Come
not?
on, bro. Think about what the bigger picture on that, the global picture on that, is that all the nations that we hold their gold are going to want it back. And if we don't give it back to them, that is the declaration of war.
Well, maybe that's why they haven't released their Doge findings at Fort Knox yet.
You'll never get that.
Empty.
You will never get that.
What happens when the world finds out we sold all the gold to China?
And again, that's like without anybody ever really knowing any of this stuff. We're only
it's all
speculating
of course.
and
This is all
tinfoil hatting it.
conspiracy theory, like insane stuff. But
So
at this point in time, like, who do you trust anyway? I don't trust doctors
know
anymore.
nothing
That's
about
fucking-
nothing.
no, I mean, it's not that that I'm trusting anybody or anything over this. It's just
What's up, Northern Crypto?
all
How
we
you
can
doing,
do because we can't verify. There is no physical way for
Mr.
us to verify
Sebs.
any of that.
Sure.
So therefore,
Good
all we
evening.
can do is just like sit back and speculate and put a tinfoil hat on.
Yeah.
So beyond doing all of the tinfoil hat, we have to assume that there's gold in Fort Knox, and a portion of it is ours.
Yeah, hopefully.
You have to sit there because you got to think of it like if you know some people that are like deeper into the government, they'll explain it to you that basically with the whole NATO nation stuff, everybody is basically holding on to a portion of everybody's coffer. It slows down the process of a actual world war. It's harder to go to war with somebody when you hold part of their country's wealth.
Well, at the end of the day, it's all controlled by one entity anyway. So
And some of that again is like some speculation and tinfoil hat stuff. I have to believe at this point that we will have our own war chest. Every nation knows to have a war chest. That's why if you look at it, they go, "Oh, we have X amount of oil in reserves." Well, that reserves is not for me and you, in
No,
any
that's
way,
for
shape, or
government.
form. It's
It's
for the
government stuff,
military.
dude. Of
It is
course.
literally for the military. If everything got shut down tomorrow, the military has 6 months worth of fuel.
Yeah. Or, to get their goods and services.
Goods and
Yeah,
it's not even that. It's just the military has 6 months worth of fuel, and it's in the coffers. That is our fuel reserve. Then we have our gold reserve, which is going to pay for the manufacturing of weapons. We should technically have about 6 years worth of gold to support the military. It's like imagine that our borders got shut down tomorrow. We have 6 years to be able to defend and build some infrastructure to support the military, and the military on its own has 6 months. And we can produce everything in-house. There is nothing that we need to rely on any other country for.
I mean, that's true, but
It's just a matter of some of these industries would need to be reopened up back here, and some tooling, some of the machinery needs to be updated because it's been
Hey,
shut down for ages.
You know what's funny, man? A lot of those factories are still just sitting there vacant.
Yep.
Empty.
Owned by the same company. Like Ford still
Government?
owns the building that they were produced, that they
Or
used to
BlackRock.
produce engines in. Ford still owns the building. They never
Ford-
sold
Ford
it.
does,
Nobody
wow.
would buy it.
Yeah. That's the problem of having a city collapse around you.
It's like imagine we incentivized these companies to leave. Why? Ford's a good one to bring up on this one. We can thank Dodge. Anybody that loves their Dodge, y'all fucking need to learn about your beloved fucking company. Because that fucking company's a fucking piece of shit slime ball fucking evil corporation.
Whoa.
Fuck Dodge, dude. You don't even realize what Dodge did to America.
What did all corporations
So
do to
a
America?
while back,
Get honest at this
Ford,
point.
I'm a huge
Ford was
Cummins
actually
fan, but
Ford was
not a huge,
actually
Dodge
making
fan.
money. Ford wanted to do something, fucking, oh my God, anti-American, and give their employees a pay raise and invest in the community, into the communities that they were producing all their cars in. So they wanted to help, Detroit. They wanted to help all these cities that all of their manufacturing was in, plus making sure all the workers got a good fucking pay raise. They wanted to make sure that they were reinvesting back into America. Dodge, being a piece of shit fucking company, decides to take a stab and try to fucking rickroll fucking Ford over this one. Brought Ford to court. Dodge brought Ford to court.
Rickroll.
Why? Because they wanted to sit there and they made the court case and they fucking won. That Ford was beholden to the stock shareholders.
Yeah.
You can thank fucking Dodge for the way that the corporations are now beholden 100% to the stock shareholders.
So they just can't willy-nilly make
They instead of these companies sitting there making millions in these cities, in these small towns,
Making millions.
and being able to reinvest that money back into the people and into the communities. You go back 60 years, the corporations were reinvesting somewhere around 12 to 15% back into the economy. Now, we're lucky if they do 1%. And you can thank fucking Dodge for this. Because ever since Dodge did this court case, all fucking court cases all revert back to that one case now.
Oh, of course. Once there's
Every
a rule,
last one of them.
like written in stone.
Those stock shareholders take these companies back to court. They fucking win because of the Dodge decision.
Yep.
Why? Because they
And
didn't want they
it's
didn't want
terrible.
Ford to look good. That would have made Ford look amazing.
Listen. The Ford shot themselves in the foot anyway in the 90s when they made a car that would only go 40,000 miles before you had to replace the whole fucking entire thing. So
All the manufacturers have had bum fucking cars. Every last one. of
well,
them.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen Ford Probes out there, but I sure as hell see a lot of Honda Civics from back then.
Geo Metro.
Yeah, so it might as well be a Toyota, dude.
A Geo Metro is a 3-cylinder fucking hunk of junk GM produced. The Saturn 1, the Saturn 2, the Saturn View.
Yeah, those are junk.
Saturn,
Terrible.
was it Sunfire?
No, that's the Pontiac Sunfire.
Oh, another terrible one.
Yep, because that was the Chevy Beretta and the Chevy Cavalier.
Mm. Fucking
So
American
don't.
90s
Yeah,
cars are
I mean, when it comes down to
trash.
just fucking shit manufacturing, no. They're every last one of them. Kia, Toyota, Honda, fucking they all have made fucking junk ass fucking cars over the years.
I don't know, man. I'd take a 99 Honda or like a 98 Corolla or something for a long-term driver. Those things will last forever, man. You don't have to put shit money into them.
And I know people that swear by their Preludes to this day.
Oh, Honda Prelude, yeah, for sure. Those fucking things run forever, bro.
Like, oh,
What other car can you let leak oil like through the fucking valve train and everything? Like it eats oil for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but if you don't touch it, it settles around 1.5 quarts to like 1.25 quarts. But it'll run on that, no problem.
and
Like,
Ozzy, it's
seriously,
not
bro.
so much capitalism chasing profits above all others. It's too many manufacturing in the same space, and we have not had a purge. So people don't realize that, you go back 100 years, you're talking Great Depression. People don't talk about that there was a mini crash that was from 1921 to the beginning of 1922. It's the reason why in 1929, when the stock market crashed, that the government responded, because in 1921 it was the reason why it only lasted like a year and a half was that the market corrected. It saw that there was 10 companies producing the same fucking product verbatim. There was too much market saturation and not enough people to buy the product. So that in itself is going to cause a market crash, and it will cause a correction, because in order for a market to crash and correct, there has to be losers. Companies have to get weeded out. It's just like that in the mining market. There's nobody fucking giving us miners bailouts. No. We got to make the fucking decision at a certain point in time that it's time to turn our rigs off because I'm done bleeding money. I mean, you think about it that way. So now we're sitting here, coming back into a market where, I don't see that it is like a capitalism issue at the end of the day.
Capitalism.
I
It's
think
the best ism we've seen so far,
I would. We just need
Capitalism.
a market correction. There's too much greed in the market. Too many
Yeah,
companies that are
always gonna have that,
jockeying for positions, and they're willing to stab each other in the back in
Yeah,
the process of it.
we've gotten to the point where people are just gonna just do what they want and kill everybody who just doesn't care about them. So,
Because like they're there was like a famous case like a long time ago where you had like a huge market manipulation, and like you would work for the person and they would produce the housing for you to stay in, and then you had to sign a contract that you would buy all of your stuff exclusively through them. All your food, your all your services and goods somehow came through them. And like they were like going, oh, we're they were disenfranchised. But if you sit there and you really kind of added up their lifestyle, they had pre-built homes that over their time were worth double what most of the homeowners in that area would have ever been able to afford. These houses were of higher quality, had more options on the houses than all the houses in the surrounding area. So these people were basically making above average wages, even with having to sit there and spend a little bit more for everything that they had. They still did very well for themselves. So yes, in an unregulated market, in capitalism, they're going to chase for the cheapest labor, even if they go to seek out for slave labor.
Yeah, like little kids in China.
Right. And you have all the electric car companies. Anybody making electric cars are all utilizing lithium batteries and utilizing cobalt that are mined by children.
Babies, man.
Not babies, children.
Yeah.
Usually they got them starting like right around 6 years old.
That's a baby still, dude. Come on.
They can communicate, so I put them above the baby aspect, you know.
Dude.
So, I mean, do I think that that's correct? No.
Not
But
literally baby,
because there are people who are being incentivized to do this, they're going to take advantage of this. It is in a free economy, a free market economy. Does capitalism actually get its first check and balance? Is in a free economy, because you will have a bunch of people like myself who are going to be informed buyers. And as the informed buyers realize, oh, wait a minute, you're using children and not paying them. Over time, that
like
company would
5
stop
cents a
making
day or
money.
some shit. Yeah.
Because more and more people would know this, and they'd be like, no, I'm not supporting a company like that. And that company is either going to have to go, well, if we keep buying our main source of goods through this slave company, we're going to lose all of our business over here. They're not going to want to do that. So they're in a free market. It corrects true capitalism. Should a government come in to help correct it? Sometimes, sure. Sometimes there needs to be some guardrails for sure. I'm not sitting here and I'm not like a true complete anarchist where like, oh my God, you can't have, no. We have a civil society. We have rules that we all can agree on. And this is how we should all be able to agree to conduct business like, you know.
For now.
And so, I mean, as long as everything is
agreeing with
agreed.
Nothing.
What?
So I'm not agreeing to nothing.
That's right.
So, I mean, like, when it really comes down to, like, you know, just a capitalistic society, what we have right now, what you've grown up with, is what I like to call crony capitalism. These corporations have been basically on universal basic income subsidiaries by the government since the 70s.
Damn government. Why
And then we've had stuff being done by Bill Clinton. He took off some guardrails for the corporations. And not just the corporations. That's what's really fucked up about this one. It's those asset management companies. Those asset management companies are what's extracting the value. You want to blame the corporations. I get it. Because the corporations are who's in your face, who you deal with, and who you're buying all your goods and services off of. You know, so here you have these asset management companies. Let's say, you know, Gundy Inc.
State Street Capital.
Right. Let's say Gundy Inc. here. I'm Nemesis management asset firm. I want to buy Gundy, but I'm not going to use any of my money, and I'm not going to use any of my investors' money. You would think that my asset management company with investors is who invests into that company to buy it, and then we manage it afterwards. No. Ever since Bill Clinton and Obama, who both of them eviscerated all the guardrails for these asset management firms, I now will take a loan out. Let's say I want to, like I said, buy Gundy Inc. But I'm not going to assume any responsibility or any liability. So I'm actually going to I'm going to go to the bank and I'm going to get a loan. And I'm going to secure that loan with Gundy Inc.
Heck yeah.
I'm not
To the
on the
moon, baby.
hook for nothing.
To the moon.
Gundy
let's
Inc. owes this money that he used to buy himself.
go.
And then, so now I'm an asset management company. I want to get my point. So I'm gonna get my percentage for managing everything. My investors want a percentage of everything. To be able to make some profits. Totally reasonable.
Yeah,
And
you
in the
try anything
process
you
of this,
can.
let's say Gundy Inc. is a manufacturer.
Hello.
I'm gonna take a look at all your inventory, and I'm gonna go ahead and auction it all off, and I'm gonna put that money into my pocket too,
Yeah.
because that's my money, and
Really?
and I'm gonna make you pay as you go.
Well, we
You
only
have
got,
no more inventory.
we only
Now
got
the
90 Jack
where
cards
you
today.
used to store your inventory, I'm now gonna sell that off, that portion of that property off to another company that's in my asset management firm. So now I'm double dipping. And then I'm going to make you, Gundy, pay me rent on that property. So now I'm getting rent off of
Yeah.
you. I've put a debt load onto you from a loan that you shouldn't even have to worry about. And I'm making you now lease the land that you once owned.
Dude.
I am burying you in debt. So
Dude,
now I've
seriously.
extracted what I think is, I'm good. I right now it's worth something. I can still sell it off. So I sell it to I sell it to Mikkel's finance and management company, and he does the same thing. So now, Gundy, you're going to sit there and take out a new loan. You're going to structure a new loan with the bank, and it's going to consolidate the loan for me, and I get paid instantly. And now you're in it for the hook for what Mikkel's wanting to buy Gundy off of, for the amount of money that I sold it to him at. Plus, you still have to owe the bank loan for the money I've got.
But will I still have enough money for?
Nope. That's the beautiful part of this. If you get locked up in the money side of things to where you're no longer turning a profit, declare bankruptcy. It's not my problem, and it's not Mikkel's problem. The only one that looks bad is Gundy. And Gundy's going to be hated by let's say you got 1,000 employees. Now there's 1,000 employees going, fuck these corporations. They're all pieces of shit. But they don't realize behind the scenes, right? They don't realize behind the scenes, they've got me and Mikkel back here that just made Gundy go from a once highly, highly, highly profitable company to nothing.
Mm.
Joanne Fabrics is about to go belly up, guys.
Yeah,
They're
we used to
under
have
their
one of those.
they're under their fourth asset management, and they are no longer profitable. They've got 4 loans worth of debt on them, and they no longer own any property that they sit on.
No, we used to have one of those like 5-10 years back. It closed down.
Because that was the evisceration of the company. Once it started becoming Joanne Fabrics has gone public and private 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
You usually don't see corporations do that ever.
Since Obama took the last bit of the guardrails down, now it's standard practice that an asset management company will buy a corporation that's public. And they don't do it by the most nicest means either. Because of and now let me circle back to the whole fuck Dodge shit. Now these fucking these asset management firms are fucking buying 51% of these companies. So they're performing a 51% attack on these corporations, and they are beholden to the stock shareholders. So if I'm an asset management company and I want a hostile takeover on Gundy, you can't fucking stop it.
Nope.
There's nothing you can
51%
fucking
of
do.
my stock.
And I can make you fucking sell it to me at a loss on your ass. Because I have majority stake share, and you have to fucking give me what I want.
It's terrible, man.
Thank Dodge
the
for
money
that
practices.
bullshit.
The money
You want to see the
practices.
destruction of America? It started with what fucking Dodge pulled off.
Yeah. What is it?
Well, now that you're done with that
Liability?
Dodge tangent,
Plausible
I
liability.
am gonna be getting out of here because we are like 20 over.
Oh shit!
And
I'm sorry. I got on my
tired. I'm
soapbox.
tired. I'm tired at this point.
I got on my soapbox, man. Fucking, I have a special hatred for Dodge. Sorry.
It happens, bro. You know.
It's okay, bud. I just don't want to fall asleep on camera.
Oh, come on. It'll be a
It'll be
tribute.
savage.
It'll be a tribute.
It'll be a savage tribute, right? All right.
Yeah, tribute.
So what we got going on for tomorrow?
Oh man, yeah, tell him.
Man, so
Fucking awesome.
tomorrow I'll actually get to live stream in the morning.
Woo!
So
And talk about your beautiful mistake over there in the corner.
Beautiful mistake.
oh yeah, I'll talk about everything we got over here.
Oh,
I'll talk about things that happen, mining disrupts.
what's in the box, man?
I'll also talk about things that have been going on here recently for me at work. So stay tuned for that. Get you some sneak previews, I guess.
Penny stocks.
But I'll be going live at 9 o'clock, cool standard time in the morning.
Woo.
That is Central Standard Time if you do not follow. And then after that, we'll have our boy Serpent going live at 10. And then Red Panda will be live at 11. All
Good.
cool standard times.
Yeah. Nobody lives in cool standard time, bro.
And nobody's
Yeah,
doing
it's
anything
okay.
at noon.
Do not. Maybe Rabbit. I'm not sure. I haven't seen a post or anything, so I don't know.
Leave the guy alone, man. He just got off a long shift.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a live stream for this or if I'm just gonna do like a cool little video and actually do some trick little editing and stuff and do some updates on my BidX, my little lotto ticket.
What you need to do, Nim, is you need to buy your copy of DaVinci so you can put
I do.
an 8-card rig on your DaVinci loader and you can edit it with the speed of ease.
My computer, I can sit there and edit like a 45-minute long video in like 5 minutes.
Oh no, I'm saying
I'm not really how much can I really save with a string of 3090s? You know, it's like I'm gonna go down to fucking 2 minutes. I'm saving 3 up for that.
Yeah,
for all that power
You're sweet,
usage.
though. You're really sweet, you know.
So, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go live or if I'm gonna just do a video on this. I was thinking about doing a video because I could kind of do some really nice editing because I do have my own DaVinci Resolve now. But yeah, stay tuned for all of that. I'm gonna play that one by ear. More than likely, I'm gonna do a video on it. If I do go live, it'll probably be like gaming or something like that for the weekend, kind of kick back and casual. Market's fucking crashing. There's nothing too much exciting going on.
Bye dollar. See you later.
Right. I didn't go to Mining Disrupt, so I don't have to talk about that somewhat of a ghost town disappointment and talking to vendors. Mining's dead, so there's nothing going on there.
Let's just hope that the Fed don't lower interest rates anytime soon, because don't say I told you so when your hot dogs are $50.
Right.
Booyah.
So with that being said, thank you everybody for being here. Smash that lizardy like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And peace out. Stay savage. We'll see you on the next one.
Outworking standing.
Oh yeah.
It's rated F.
We're fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome.
Yo.
Chris is here in spirit.
fucking awesome.
Yo. Peace.